There are many simple things in the world. Shovels. They are all different. Gardening shovel. Unloading shovel. Children's shovel. But there is also a different shovel. We use it when we come to the position. In short time, it helps us dig a trench which saves us from bullets. If a tank will pass over the trench, there is a high probability that it will not cause any harm to the soldier. We dig in the ground, deeper, and then connect the trenches with our friends to the left. In just a few hours, trenches are all connected. When we do not have an axe, we can use a shovel to cut a loaf of bread. A soldier uses a shovel as a paddle, crossing the wide river under enemy fire. If we run out of ammunition, we will use a shovel again, and then we'll move on. And when we get the order to stop, we'll take a shovel again and build around us an impregnable fortress. This fortress is defended by the army of Ukraine, our army.
Broadcasting live from the basement of the Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
I looked my woman in the eye sockets. I told her straight out. I just said it, man. I said it. I said, bitch, I'm the man of the house.
You said bitch, though. You called your wife a bitch.
Yeah.
This is a public service announcement from C.T. Fletcher. I will not contribute to the pussification of a nation. Get your punk ass out there and work for it, motherfucker.
Let's roll.
Broadcasting live from the Functional Veterans Center of Excellence, WTF Nation Radio's Monday edition, live on U.S. Army WTF Moments. What a Monday, huh? What the hell? We're gonna be discussing some hot takes, hot topics. There's gonna be individuals that are gonna be pretty upset with what I'm going to say, and there's gonna be individuals that are probably gonna agree with what I say. But I will ask that you guys let me go through what I'm going to discuss with the incident that happened, and that way you guys can see what you're going to be seeing from the angles that I've been getting. I've verified some of these images and footage. I'm just going to jump right into it, by the way. Welcome to WTF Nation Radio's Monday edition on this 26th of January, 2026. And man, what a dumpster fire on this defrosting week now. We just started off with a cold, snowy weekend, and now everything seems to be defrosting in some areas. So I ask that you guys give me a little moment to walk through and all that. Feel free to ask questions. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind that. But when I have the talking stick, let me talk and get you guys the about that stuff. Because I know there is a lot of questions, a lot of fervor. It would seem that the administration has pissed off everybody when it comes to this incident, and to the point where even individuals that you would have expected to be heavy supporters of the administration or the operations that ICE is conducting has been, wow, okay, well, yeah, and even to the fact where Second Amendment has been discussed, and I'm just gonna say it's a fucking shit show. Shit show. And so, what are you guys doing with the yuts in there? Oh, okay. So I'm going to break down the videos that I have that was provided to me. Just kind of like do the fact that, hey, I want to make sure that everyone sees the videos. We're going to walk it through together, and I'm not going to. I'm expecting Max Cringe. Who's that? Is that some sort of character? Max Cringe? What is that? A new Will, what is that? Max Cringe. Is that a new veteran influencer? Max Cringe. Anyways, so you guys know about the incident that happened. A VA nurse was killed during a protest, and I'm just watching everybody going through their mechanizations. I waited a long time, and I wanted to make sure I looked at everything and I got all the videos, so that way I could see exactly what people were coming from and all that. And I could see, yes, there's a lot of situations where I could see where you're coming from. Yep. And rather than get in a huge online debate, I wanted to get on here and let me open up the window cap. You guys know me, I love my window caps, and that way we could open this up and open this up. Now, some of these things I cannot post or I cannot play out loud or whatever because the way some of the platforms that we have will remove them and will with the sounds and all that. Yeah, exactly. Some people have been demonetized for showing the shooting, but the shooting doesn't really show anything gory or something like that. So let's walk into this. Let's slowly walk into this. Walk with me, mind you, and we will walk this journey, this multimedia journey together. Oh, hi, how you guys doing? Yeah, thank you guys. Let's get started. I'm ready to rock and roll. You do you, boo. What's up? There's no thunderstorm. Blah blah blah. I'm just watching. Way to sneak in and see. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, I know everyone's like doing shut up, let the guy talk. All right, so here's what we're going to show you, and this is from, and mind you, I'm going to credit where all these are posted, so that way you guys can look it up on X. I'm mostly going to pull these from X because there've been some good videos that have not been altered. And so this is from at Mr. Guns and Gear. I don't know if you guys follow this guy on X, but this is one of the vantage points, and we can see what happened. Again, I'm not going to play the loud whistles and stuff like that until we start getting closer to the incident. So you see right there, that's where the agent pushes the girl right off the bat, right? Everyone can agree with that. We all see this. Yep. There's a dude pushing the girl. There you go. There you go. There's like two pushes. I just realized it just now. Those are two pushes. So he pushes that girl in the gray I guess an olive drab jacket, and there he is, Nurse Pretty. I'm just Pretty. I don't want to mispronounce his name. So the VA nurse is right there. He's holding her up, obviously. And then right there, the agent pushes girl in the gray sweater. Right? And there he is putting his hand in between the agent and the protester. He then circles, pivots around, and then the agent sees him and then sprays him right there. Hands up, right? Now, before he was just filming. Again, we're going to get more angles of vantages here. But this is the one that everyone's been posting already. And he turns away. And then that's when at this point, he's turning away, and then the agent grabs him. And then the scrum ensues. This guy's right here is getting in the way. There you go. So spray and all that. Now you see this guy right here in the gray jacket. Keep an eye on the guy in the gray jacket. Obviously focusing on other portions of the scrum as well. Yep, everyone's going like that. You see kicking. Do you see that shit? You see that kicking? Yep, right there. That was a kick. There he is right there. Arms down. Head towards the across the street. You see that guy in the gray jacket? He goes back. Now we're going to see another vantage point. Someone sent me a really good stabilized video. Not AI slop either. A stabilized video, and I'll tell you the difference between that. Now I'm going to release the sound here so that you guys can see it. You see that? You see them? They're all in the scrum. There's a guy with a gray jacket. There's an item that has fallen right there on the bottom, right there. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that looks like a. I don't know. Looks like a magazine or a pen or a light. I know that the video is not very good. Then you see the gray jacket right there in the middle. Yep, more agents showing up. And right there, there is the infamous SIG 320 that everyone's been talking about. That's been posted all over social media. And then, bam. Let me say that again. Now, everyone says that the slide moved. That's how you could tell it fired. There you go. Again, this is bad video, so we can only extrapolate and not use, guys, don't use AI, because what AI ends up doing is that it ends up forming and thinking on what you're doing. There's got to be, I'm pretty sure there's got to be some better video out there where we can actually see, a little bit quality of the event. One more time. And that's when obviously the video cuts off now. So here it is. I'm gonna go back again, and of course let me mute it again. But gray jacket dude, he's outside the scrum. He's outside the guys. And he kicks. Looks like he kicked the magnet. Like I said, kicks something. Looks like a coffee cup. Jumps right in. I'm watching this just like you guys, right? I'm not fucking. I'll get to my final assessment when we're done talking. When you guys ask questions. I'm not looking at your questions and your comments because I don't want to get distracted. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. And then boop. And that's it. Let me change screens right quick. So that's one angle of of that one side. Now, a lot of individuals are saying, no, you got to look at it this way. You got to look at it that way. And I'm like, nah, that's the angle that I'm seeing as well. I'm seeing that fucking angle. Yeah, we're going to wait, man, Jesus Christ. You guys are all jumping on this. Triple dog dare you on the, everyone's okay. I'm going to read some of the comments here. First I heard of it. What? Okay. We triple dog dare you on YouTube. Brag rack. Hey, I'm watching. Why was she in the road? What were they jaywalking? I'm over here to increase Facebook play games. Okay, well, there you go. What did we do? They are doing the same thing, not showing anything but led up to this. Now, hang on. Who's they? I'm showing you different angles. I just said this is going to be one angle of the event. They're making it seem like the average person was just walking by. See, again, there you go. I just said protester. I said stop putting words in my mouth. What is the goal? Not to enforce immigration law. I don't know what you're talking about. Cool channel name. I don't even know. I don't even know what you're trying to get at because, can we see the full screen? That was the full screen. That was that was me screen. And you want the whole screen. Hang on. I'm going to show you more video. Hang on. Okay. So that's that one. Now, here's the other side. So we're seeing the guys from the scrum, right? We're seeing the guys that were all gathered around from one vantage point. Now, here's another vantage point. Now, this video was stabilized. Now, those of you guys know that work in editing and filmmaking, when someone's jerking a camera around and all that, there is an actual setting that you could use to point on your editing software or any editing software to stabilize the image. You use that as a point of reference, and then it's stabilized. That's why you notice some videos on some janky, war films or something. You see like there's like a square or video like that, but the center point stabilized. That's what it's for. So the next video I'm going to show you is what it looks like stabilized. And you're going to see Mr. Gray Jacket again. Let me pull this up and let me take the sound out right now. Well, actually, I'm going to leave the sound on for this one, and I'm going to window cap this one. And this one right here, I will remove my face. I will remove my face so you guys can see it. I mean, you know what? Actually, you guys can see it pretty good right now, the way I'm looking at it. Let me show you. So here's the other side. Yes, we'll get into all the drama and all the fucking what ifs and how comes and do you know and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm just giving you guys an angle by angle view of what we're watching. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn the sound up on this one. Now, again, eye on fucking gray jacket dude. Keep an eye on him, on the gray jacket guy. Where's my little fucking mouse at? Where's my cursor? There he goes. This guy right here. There's a gray jacket guy, right? Let's take a look.
Honestly.
Okay. He's got his hand in the back. Rear carry, 6 o'clock carry, appendix carry, back carry, kidney carry, whatever carries you want to go by. I know I'm pissing off all the gun guys because I'm misnaming whatever, but I'm just showing you right here. He's reaching in the back. You see him tugging at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tugs, it looks like, for my count. That means Freddy doesn't have the weapon anymore. He walks up. First shot is what I believe to be a negligent discharge. I have to say I believe and I think, because if I say no, it was and all that, because then everyone's gonna freak the fuck out and say, oh, we're gonna whatever. I'm just saying that's what I believe, specifically with the history that allegedly of the SIG P20 320 has on negligent discharges. And then there he is, right there. Now, this is the position that has been AI the fuck out that I'm going to talk about it, okay? Stop using AI. This is a stabilized video, by the way. I'll give you the @ in a minute because I forgot to give it to you. My bad. So you can see him now. He's on one knee down. What does it look like he's doing? He reaches back. Now, me and some friends were talking of law enforcement and gun worlds and all that. He probably, and I'm not of his mind. I don't know what he was thinking at the time. I don't know what, but I do know that when you are yes, we know. God, you guys, let me fucking walk this. That I know for you guys that have deployed or been in the GWAT, not GWAT, the GWAT, and you notice the innate panic that you have when you realize your sidearm or your rifle's not with you. What do? You do the grab, right? And I brought up the point. He probably thought the weapon fell out of his back, or obviously he fucking felt it being jarred out. Now him reaching back could have been one of two things. To see if he could grab it, and then again, in this situation, it is not a good fucking idea, especially when you hear the pop. Because now individuals from the different angles that you see could perceive reasonably in their mind while in that scrum that individual discharged the weapon at someone. Now I'm talking about the guys in the scrum. Look, man, I'm not a cop. I'm just saying about the situations that I've been in. Use of deadly force while deployed. I mean, that's a different story. I guess we can't even bring it up because people are going to say, "Oh yeah, see, you're talking about rules of engagement." And you can see the guy, right there on the right, start to raise his weapon because it looks like, from his vantage point, after the pop, that he probably, and I'm just thinking about what he's probably thinking. I'm again thinking. I'm not saying for sure, definitively. All these guys aren't interconnected in their minds and stuff. That he probably thought that Preddy fucking was grabbing a pistol, and that pop was going to be another one that he was going to get. Now, mind you, fucking gray jacket dude grabs it and walks away. He just, oh yeah, okay, pop. I guess I'm walking out of here. Cute. So at this point now, that weapon right there, you can see it. Blap. And there he goes. The guy right there with the gray jacket kneeling on the ground, I think might have or could have gotten hit just by the reaction. And then that's when he falls. And then he steps back, and then obviously there's the stabilization mark right there. So again, I'm going to play with sound. Full speed. One, two, oh, yeah, two, three, four. Bam. Now, we're probably going to get censored on YouTube for that, but, you know, hey, probably not going to get censored elsewhere. So, again, viewer discretion is advised. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a, you know, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm just saying, in the situation right here, I'm just saying, I'm giving you the probablys. The SIG was removed. Again, I believe that Gray Jacket doing something, either negligent discharge, I couldn't tell because the other video didn't really provide a good view of the figure in the trigger well. And then Pretty realizing, oh shit, where's my fucking shit? Where's my gun? The other agents in the scrum probably thinking, oh shit, that pop, he's reaching, he's shooting. And that's it. And that's where he fell. So that's my review on that one. I'm gonna see what y'all. Now let me read the comments on this one. All right, guys. God, Jesus Christ. Just again. I'm gonna get to the other portions of it. I'm gonna get to the other discussions. Hey, what's up, operator? Let me see. They killed Restream bots in the chat. Restream bot. A Restream bot for you guys that don't know that are just being introduced to U.S. Army WTF Moments or WTF Nation Radio's YouTube page. It is basically a bot that gets all your fucking comments that are from all the different platforms and puts it on YouTube. So subscribe to YouTube. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe. So the guy next to the gray jacket, yep, draws his firearm. I was gonna, yep, ND. Everyone's okay. January 6th rider showed up armed and started president. The guys legal protest. Get over him having a gun. Tim, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm just giving you a blow by blow of the event. If you're commenting about the guys in there, I'm going to get into the. I knew this was going to happen. I'm going to get into the Second Amendment / carry, concealed carry, yada yada yada, and all this stuff. All right, dude was probably aware his firearm was taken. I agree with that, TJ. When men with guns tell you to back up, you back up. Dude talking to the mic hosting here would be a great addition to ICE. Why would I be a great addition to ICE? What are you talking about? You talking about my call sign? Actually, believe it or not, my call sign is ICE. Dude talking to my hosting here is, dude, you're not even, again, if you had paid attention to the initial, go ahead and rewind. And I said, save all your comments and I'll give you guys my conclusion at the end of the other, at the end of all the viewing or side viewing of our videos. So please, like I said, I have the talking stick right now. You must identify the Leos if you are carry. Immigration law is no different than IRS law. Sounds are going to go for a gig. Where is the limit? Where is the limit of protesting when being pepper sprayed and tackled? Illegal protesting is illegal. I mean, some of you guys are throwing some good questions, but you guys going at me saying that I'm some sort of fucking, which I do support ICE, by the way. I'm just going to tell you again what my conclusion will be after the rest of after we show you all the videos. Tell me where. God, you guys are just like bam. How do you know he was reaching back? It looks like the ICE guy was holding his arm back, so you're just trying to justify it. Kevin, you don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't understand the interaction. This video is showing the first contact they had the man shot. Yeah, lots of the men in the chat. Yeah, it's like they're swarming the chats. ICE, there are 3 guns in play right now. Agreed. You could. I could. Yes, I could tell you are okay with them murdering the man in the street. Nope, I'm not saying. Are you talking? I just want to say, hey, host, or hey, ICE. That's my call sign, by the way. Given to the kids by the kids. Calling it murder is premature. Dude, okay, I'm just looking at you guys. Okay, yeah, you guys are replying to each other. So, what? If you support ICE, you already demanded to me a race is it in a bigot, and thank God you have 2 military, and I will not follow this page anymore. What are you talking about? Again, you have not even finished then don't follow the page. This is not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure. Some of you guys are in your field so bad, you didn't even listen to the portion of instructions that I said at the beginning of the pod. I said, wait to all your comments and I'll give you my conclusions afterwards. This is kind of fun, actually. What was the name of that post? That was from AF. That was my apologies. That was from AF at AF Streamwatch. That was a stabilized version of the video from that angle from the other side. I'll be honest with you, that is the best video that I've seen so far, and it's real clear due to the fact that it was stabilized, not AI. Again, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't Jesus Christ, don't fall for the AI slop. Okay, now at this end, and there's another individual that I would say was I would say about agreeing the same way, and he did a pretty good breakdown. His Rob Doar 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 on X, Rob Doar. I'm crediting him, but the other guy was AF Stream. AF Streamwatch. So let me show you what Rob posted. Man, you guys are going off. Woo! Love it. Man, you guys are just going off on me. You don't even, some of you guys don't even, I'm not following the page anymore. You don't even know who I am. You didn't even finish the conclusion. That's on you. See ya. We don't be you. Again, he's breaking down the gray jacket guy and the pistol, possibly negligent. Again, possible. We can't say whatever, but I say the gray jacket guy.
Honestly.
Good grab. There you go. See, we all saw the same thing, right? On the other stabilized video. Gun removed. We all said the same thing, right? And we're all saying the same shit. Man, I'm a bigot. Boy, if you only knew my history. But go ahead. Call me that. I've been called worse, but okay. There you go. First shot. That we all saw on the stabilized video. And there we go. There we go. I just wanted to make sure that we got the full diagnosis and that from it as well. So, hey, again, I'm of my personal opinion right now, because I know this is gonna be a lot of legal shit. Everyone posting their memes and posting their shit. Great jacket, dude. I'm telling you. Okay, hang on. Let me pull this one. I got. Am I getting hate mail already? Shit, I just started. Woo! Yeah, support ICE. This is a stroke sake. Glad you're having fun, Julie. I'm not drooling. What the fuck are you talking? Will, holy shit, man. When Will, I rarely do this to some individuals in the comments, but please shut the fuck up, dude. I'm actually going by analysis of each of the fucking video and laughing at your comments, everybody's comments. Again, not even waiting until I finish. You're just letting me, oh, he's stroking ICE. Blah, blah. So supporting ICE, yes, 100%. You're speaking to somebody who is of Latino Mexican descent. First generation American. We'll say that. But I digress. Jesus Christ. Woo. The whistle triggered. The whistle triggered, yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next video. Now, you can see at this point, now most incidences that you see when there is a police involved or law enforcement involved shooting, everyone always does a real quick site survey, at least from what I've been explained to by individuals, because I asked, I was like, hey, you do this shit, you know, what do you, when there's an involvement like this, what happens, and all that. A lot of you guys are getting in your feels there because the Latino supports ICE, but yeah, I digress. Okay, so let me pull this video up, and this is another angle of it, and you can hear. Matter of fact, let me open this a little bit wider now. You guys, man, holy shit. You guys are on fire in there. You guys all fighting each other in the comments now. See all the fighting on the YouTube platform, so that way the reach you bot can catch all this. All right, let me show you. This is the different angle. Now, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this. Depending on some things, we do play a high definition sound, so you might not be able to hear this. But let me see if I can get this right here. Okay, now if you guys didn't catch that, you heard an agent say, "Where's the fucking gun?" You guys can hear it again. Watch. Right here, you heard fucking gun. Where's the fucking gun? I was listening through other sound systems and stuff like that to hear. That's what he said. Where's the fucking gun? As they're treating him. There you go. There's the gun again. You got the gun, and who is he pointing at? Gray jacket guy. So I need scissors. I need somebody to cut this shit. Guy busts his ass on the ice. And that's where they start treatment. Where's the gun? Okay. So you can see you can ever see that the only person that's talking is the agent that's agitated that he needs scissors to cut this shit, and he's asking where the fucking gun is. All right, so there's them treating it. All right, let me look at y'all's comments again, because you guys are blowing up the Menchies. Exactly that, Corey. It was a clusterfuck. Now, I said I'm laughing at you guys. I'm not laughing at the incident. Unless I said I'm laughing at the incident, how everyone's reacting to this. Because everyone's fucking reacting to this. Everyone's saying this thing. France doesn't owe me a place to stay. It doesn't owe me food. Okay. Thank you, operator. Let me see. I'm going to look for one more video source, and then we can discuss. And I could give you my conclusion on this whole fucking thing. Yep, I'm gonna pull up one more. Let me pull up one more video here just to make sure I got it. Because again, you guys are gonna be fucking surprised what I'm gonna fucking say after you guys been like calling me names and shit and fucking tell me I'm stroking ICE and all this other shit, even though I support ICE as a Latino. First generation American. Family of immigrants. So, yeah. Weird shit, huh? Where is it at? Did you see the angle? Yeah, I did see the angle of the one that was from the donut shop. It looked like that everyone's saying it's AI, and it was not AI. It was just the fact that the window, the window, it looks like it has something that everyone's saying an AI video maker makes, and it's actually part of the donut shop window. So hang on, let me pull up the other one here. That was the one that I saw. Exactly that. Why aren't I showing what led up to that? I'm just showing what the incident right then and there. The guy was directing traffic in the middle of an ICE operation. And all the whistles and protesting was happening. He was standing in the middle of the road, and that's when he moved, and that's when I showed you the video from that vantage point where the agent shoved that one girl. It looks like there was two shoves. We all saw it together. You can rewind it and say, no, you're fucked up or whatever. Okay. Pull up another one. I can call you OP for short. No problem, man. No problem. No problem, OP. Okay. Now, after all that, after all the vids that I've seen, and after all the vids that I've looked at, after all the lawyers and hey, what do you think of this, or what would you have done, or talking to federal agents as well, talking to individuals that are involved in CBP and involved in ICE, I'm going to say that the whole incident is a giant fucking clusterfuck. If anything else, this was so fucking negligent on the individual, Mr. Gray Jacket, that grabbed the pistol that either A, possibly inadvertently, negligently discharged, which set off that whole sequence of events of the shooting. We'll get to the other. Everyone stop with the fucking with the carry and all this other stuff, because I'm gonna get into that too. So me personally, I think that fucking, again, my own personal opinion, that it was a bad fucking shoot, but due to the fact that that fucking Gray Jacket guy set off the catalyst of Preddy getting shot. Preddy, I don't want to fucking mispronounce his name, of Preddy getting shot, led to this whole fucking sequence of events of it just fucked up. And everyone that has spoken to me about it has said, you cannot be in the frame of mind of those agents that were in the scrum, that were involved right there, that possibly thought that their lives were in imminent danger. But I feel that it's negligent. I feel that it's fucked up. I feel that it was a bad shoot. And I feel that it's fucking the fact that these guys were straight up fucked by that guy in the gray jacket. Because in their mind, they heard the word gun, the weapon popped off, and they're looking down and they're seeing a guy reach back. Because again, don't know if he's reaching for what. Don't know if he's reaching to see if his weapon was unsecured, if it fell out, or if he was grabbing it. I'm not in the thought of mind of the agents nor Preddy when this happened. And it was fucked up, 100%. As a matter of fact, I'll be honest with you, and I know you guys are throwing some stuff in here that's not really true. I'm pretty sure the man was, yeah, I mean, look, we're going to get to that in a minute, Cool Channel Name. You guys are blaming Tim Waltz already. Okay. So I think that this was 100% fucking negligent as fuck. A bad fucking shoot. ICE knew who he was. Don't call it murder, man. Hey, man, I'm just going to say, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what the fucking determination of murder is and whatever. I can't speak to that. But what I'm saying, what we just showed you, and what I just saw, and again, me talking to other agents, me talking to individuals of who the fuck, whatever, you could say murder, whatever. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, it was fucked up. It was a bad fucking shoot. Negligent. Again, gray jacket guy should have not fucking went in there and should have stayed out of the scrum. Honestly, one of the agents should just me now. I'm going to fucking quarterback this armchair microphone quarterback. Gray jacket guy should not have fucking grabbed the weapon. What should have happened was he should have just stayed and observed and then let the agents handle it. I guarantee it. One of the agents would have grabbed it and said gun and then held it up. I don't fucking know. It's murder, dude. If you're mad about it, dude, are you qualified? Are you fucking lawyer? Are you qualified? Or do you hold a license? Are you a member of the bar of whatever state you live in to determine that it is murder? That's why we have fucking, just like the protesters. If you don't fucking like ICE and you're getting hemmed up, fucking get arrested and fucking prove your shit in court. You don't have to fucking like it or support it. Heath says if we had won the war in Northern Aggression, this would not be happening. If your gun falls out of public, can you be charged? If your gun falls out in public and it negligently discharges, so who's at fault? Be mad, but stop saying murder. That takes yeah, exactly that. I can't, I will say that gray jacket guy, I will say that it's that guy's fault if he did fucking negligently discharge that pistol. And that's the thing. You notice that after the incident happened, the pistols were like showing up on somebody's fucking seat, like real quick. Blasted all over the place. That's why everyone knew what it was. They knew it was a SIG and all that. All the whistles and noises in the street. Somebody yelled gun, 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 but everything went upside down. Exactly that. Exactly that, Charles. Wrongful death. Yes. I would definitely say a wrongful death. You can be cited for yeah, you can be cited. Now, yeah, I appreciate you guys arguing in the chats, and I appreciate you guys. Yeah, somebody don't apologize, man. I get it. It's cool. You guys, it's the heat of the moment. I'm the same way. Everyone else has broken this event down and all that. I'm just showing you from my own vantage point who I spoke to, and I'm like, hey, dude, what do you think about this? Yeah, we would have done this, or yeah, in some events. But then again, I was speaking to attorneys, speaking to reasonable person's perspective. Again, I was not in the scrum. You're not in the scrum. And what they saw with their faces down like that, I think Gray Jacket guy fucked it up. Definitely negligence. Definitely. Guy should be taken out should be desk writing. Guy should be desk writing, and that's it. So there it is. That's my take. All fucked up to fucked up. Now we can go into the fucking arguments that you guys were talking about, what happened and what you should be doing and all that. Now you guys are going to get all fucking pissed off at me now because I believe in the Second Amendment 100%. It's not illegal to take a weapon to a protest. It isn't. If you are a concealed carry person and you do have a concealed carry permit and you're authorized to concealed carry, the whole idea of a concealed carry is you don't say, hey guys, I got a gun. That's why they call it a concealed carry. There's nothing wrong with taking it to a protest. There's several individuals that I know that have taken their concealed carry, EDC or everyday carry, when they go out and do stuff. And I don't ever hear about them doing whatever or not getting involved. Now, here's the thing. If you're a concealed carry person and you get in a fight with the cops, immediately the cop doesn't know that you're a concealed carry person and that you introduce a situation where you are at risk. If they discover that you have a pistol, they don't know what your intent is. You got to fucking identify yourself and say, hey, I got a concealed carry. Or, stay out of the fucking don't get physical with cops. It sucks. It's a fucked up situation all around. There is nothing wrong with being a concealed carry and going to a protest. I've known friends, I've said it myself. You could carry. There's nothing wrong. Second Amendment shall not be infringed. I don't even think she'd have a fucking permit to carry, but that's just me. So, here's the thing that really fucking set me off afterwards. And now all of a sudden, all you guys that hate Trump are now going to fucking go, yeah, because all the guys that support Trump are going to go, no, and all this other shit, right? That's usually how it works. when I'm on air here, usually it gets that. So I'm going to show you what Grand Poobah Bovino, super agent in charge, Bovino discussed about the event and what was happening. Now again, the operation that the agents were involved in was to secure a criminal. And of course, the way the network has been going over in that state, everybody's been able to keep in contact using signal chats, yada, yada, yada. That's a whole nother fucking podcast. So this was on Fox News, and you guys know how much sarcasm, full eye roll on Fox News. Let me pull this up right here.
This operation, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The agents attempted to disarm the individual, but he violently resisted. Fearing for his life and the lives and safety of fellow officers, a Border Patrol agent fired defensive shots. Medics on the scene immediately delivered medical aid to the subject, but the subject was pronounced dead at the scene.
Now, we just saw we just saw the videos that I showed you. We all know that was fucking full of shit, right? The medics were you could see whoever was the medic in charge was actually fucking asking for their equipment. I don't know if it was a medic.
The suspect also had 2 loaded magazines and no accessible ID. This looks like a situation where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement.
Now that is 100% full of fucking shit. Everybody, anybody who is a concealed carry, everyday carry, or carries anything, always carries a magazine and an extra one. One in the pistol, or one in the holster, or extra. It is not uncommon for individuals who carry 2 magazines. I know I do. I know some of my friends do. I know individuals who like to exercise their Second Amendment rights do. Within, of course, legal limits, of course. Which would, if you're authorized to carry a gun, if you're a convicted felon or whatever, have your records expunged, be able to have your weapons rights given back to you again, which, again, that's a whole nother conversation. Carried massacred. Look, so does that mean that every concealed carry individual that has 2 magazines with 1 magazine in the pistol and an extra one is intent to do massacres? Oh no, we're going to do massacres now because we're carrying an extra mag. When every single concealed carry individual or anybody who does carry always carries a pistol and an extra mag.
Medical aid to the subject. A Border Patrol agent fired defensive shots.
Defensive shots. Preddy didn't fire anything. Preddy didn't fire shit. Again, I'm just letting it out there. There was no shot fired from Preddy.
Medics on the scene immediately delivered medical aid to the
After busting their asses on ice.
subject, but the subject was pronounced dead at the scene.
Okay, now, this started right here, an entire avalanche of bullshit from the administration. From Kash Patel to Secretary Noem, it was a disaster. Unfucking real. To where members on the right, who recently were like, oh yeah, we love Kyle Rittenhouse and blah, 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 blah. He's well within his this, and he was found not guilty. Oh man, woo! Now all of a sudden they're saying he was there to do max damage. And I love the internet being forever, man. I swear. Sometimes I don't like it for me because I'm like, oh, Dad, I did that? How cringe. I'm gonna tell you, you fucking cannot. I always carry 2 extra. The loud Second Amendment guys are very quiet in this situation. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I carry 2 Alex. Yep, exactly. Everyone's like saying. Everyone. How many boxes is that weird little guy standing on? I don't know. Apparently, he's wearing he's wearing lift shoes underneath a trench coat that he likes to walk around. Shit, I carry a sidearm about. Yeah, right? I'm not saying that I have accoutrements of freedom devices with me currently, but I wasn't going to do a SIG 320 demonstration on the studio here because I do have several SIGs and I do have freedom accoutrements. So again, so Gray Jacket was an ICE agent. Yep. Carry everywhere shall not be infringed. Amen. Everywhere shall not be infringed. Your Second Amendment rights, just like your First Amendment rights, are not held specific to a gender, a race, or a color, or a creed, or whatever you want, religion, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You're authorized to carry it. You may bring a weapon. Agree, you may bring a weapon to a peaceful protest, but then you sound a bit hypocrite. You seem, yeah. Is that a peaceful protest? Then why are you bringing a weapon? This would never happen if they released them files and feed them kids. Amen, Mass. Fuck. Massey, bro. Good to see you in the chats, man. How you doing? I know Massey's out traveling and stuff right now. Oh, that's a good comment. Maybe Preddy was bringing that to defend himself from the protesters. Again, I don't know what Preddy's intent was. Just like I don't know what the agent's hive mind was when they were face down looking at the scrum. When they looked like it appeared that Preddy was reaching back behind him. Again, they hear a pop. They're not seeing. I don't know. We don't hear. Hopefully they have. That's what I'm saying, man. Fucking body cams. Maybe they need to have fucking GoPros. And, it's funny that you see kids running around with better fucking media kits on their cars, so you can see them riding motorcycles or showing their, what was it? What was it? Their scat packs, rat packs, what the fuck you want to call it? I'm not into Chargers. Exactly that. This would never have happened if you'd have released them files and feed them kids. Feed them kids. If he didn't approach the officer approached him. Again, we posted that video earlier. Maureen says one agent was very aggressive to the female and pushed her to the ground. It appears that if Alex is trying to assist her, I do think this was a discharge weapon that was the causation. Yes, and I want to see a full Yep, I agree with you. I want to see a full investigation as well. This is fucked up. The agent should be charged, and it played out in court. Period. Amen to that, Tim. I did say that. You need to identify yourself if you are a concealed carry. It's also crazy that Alex got a good point. It's also crazy that Obama could deport 3 million people with no protests or calling civil unrest because generally ICE was forced to treat people like humans. We don't know about that. Holly says whoever is funding the protest needs to be held accountable. That as well. There's now indications that somebody might be funding it, organizing it, whatever. OP, again, you can take lethal force. You can't take lethal force out of law enforcement regardless of what the situation anyways. Exactly that. You cannot. Now you guys want some soup. Salsa verde. You guys know I like to cook it up. How many boxes? Yeah, exactly. You guys are just totally cracking it. Why does he look like a park ranger? Carry 2 mags myself. They saying Bovino got canned. I'm going to bring that up in a minute. Bovino. Is it you guys are making it sound like it's bovine or it's Bovino. We'll say it in a minute. We'll say it. We'll confirm that in a minute. Where this guy fucked up is he got involved in something he should have stayed out and of carrying, and he fucked up. Period. Him introducing a weapon to a fight is definitely a high risk, especially when it comes to law enforcement. 2A always supports 2A. The left is the only ones that are changing their view. You notice that, right? You notice that. The Second Amendment all of a sudden is a big deal. Well within his rights, blah, blah, blah. From the same groups that are sitting there trying to take your weapons from you or saying that you can't carry too many mags. Looking at you, California. You guys, who the fuck are you guys, man? Are you saying you guys and you guys in general, just to make that comment? You guys voted for a fucking circus and now your clowns are fucking everything up. That's a secret, Will. We're all fucking clowns in this circus, man. They're called cackle platforms. Let's see a desk pop. Yep. Oh man, you guys are just on fire. Hellcats. Yep. You guys are on fire in the fucking about this shit. The fact that they are all, yeah, exactly that, Tim. They should all be worrying. Again, this would not have happened if it was been different. Noam should be replaced. Woo, we're going to get that in a minute. Noam the dog killer. all who carry guns on their job should have body cams mandatory, period. Exactly that. I even brought up one time when someone got mad at me for saying they should have gun cams. Like when everyone likes to Gucci their fucking pistols, right? They're EDCs, right? And they got a laser or a flashlight. Man, bloop, a little gun cam. So that way you're seeing down the rail of the gun. If mass arrests on what Trump classified as Antifa domestic terrorists, this whole world calm down. I will say that there are a lot of you're confusing actual left with Democrats who are just controlled opposition. The actual left have always supported the Second Amendment. I don't know about the actual left. I will say, are we talking about fringes? Because I will say that I used to be a progressive before I went more center conservative. Yeah, you ain't lying. These chats are going nuts, Pip. You ain't lying. So, man, you don't know shit about fuck. Okay, let's talk about the rumor that Bovino has been replaced or has been fired and all this. Now, The Atlantic posted a story that said that Chief Gregory Bovino's removal as commander at large comes from that's what the report is coming from. DHS officials disputes this, stating that he's not been relieved but has been reassigned, which means he's probably going to go elsewhere. In other words, he's probably not. it's probably not going to be just he's moving it out of, he's not been fired, but he's probably going to go somewhere else to do other stuff. I kind of made a meme about, Bravo 6 going dark because he's going to go elsewhere to do whatever. So this is from Tricia McLaughlin, Assistant Secretary, Department of Homeland Security, stated that Chief Gregory Bovino, not Bonvino, Bovino has not been relieved of his duties as the press secretary, the White House press secretary, stated in the White House podium. He is a key part of the president's team and a great American. So that's it. Now everyone's fighting back and forth on X, going back and forth on who's saying what or who's whatever and how come this. I'll be honest with you. If you really want to catch some good strays and you just want to post something, you just say, I think the guy should have not reached, or I said the guy it was negligent, the guy got murdered. Make a comment like that, and you will get either friends, fans, or haters on the X app. So that's what we got from the you guys, man, are fucking awesome with the comments. This is fun. I mean, let me see. I choose my dog exactly. Why is it that the first people who are crying about wanting body cams to hold the cops accountable, now people are crying that people are being held accountable and being shot? Actual socialists, yep. I don't trust any human like dogs and cats. Camera on the trigger is like a Tesla before and after a trigger pull. Yeah, exactly that. This is from TJ. I'm a process server and a lot of people crazies now have guns. We need rules. Why? I have more than guns pulled on me in the last 3 years and the last 20. People think they're John Wayne. Well, I mean, a process server, man. Oof, and I couldn't do that. I could, man, having a gun pulled out on you as a process server. So I'm going to go to Secretary Noem, what she said, what fucking Kash Patel said. That's got everyone saying you're fucked up. It is glorious. It is glorious to see everyone come together, left and right, when it comes to the Second Amendment. Shall not be infringed. Oh, hell yeah. I'm all for it. We've always been like that. We've always kind of been the supporter on that. I don't understand. It doesn't matter what you believe in. You should be authorized to, you should be able to not have your rights infringed by a permit. Again, that's just me. So now let me pull up my Twitter account. and you can I can't say shit that I can say on Facebook that I can say on Twitter. That's what I like about Twitter. I can say something on Twitter and people fight back and forth and argue and blah 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 blah, but no one will ever say, I can't say that shit on Facebook. You post something on Facebook. I mean, Private Murphy just got reported. His page almost got dropped. I'm going to talk about Facebook in a minute. And AI Slop. It's a bunch of bitches on Facebook. At least on Twitter, you can fight back and forth. And if you don't like that person, you can block them, but you still can see whatever. You can screenshot each other, go back and forth. You see somebody unblock you and then shit talk again. Love it. Love that app. So let me pull up the presser that I had posted on X. Hang on, I've been pretty like. Okay, so here is Kash Patel. Now, again, this is the Trump administration. FBI director. Everyone thought, oh yeah, they're so great. And Fox is probably gonna like ban or whatever because every time I shit talk him. Last time I shit talked Sean Hannity and fucking I got blocked on Facebook. The comment deleted and I couldn't be able to access Sean Hannity's page. I don't know why. I don't know. Hey Sean, was it a glitch? Anyways, so here's Kash Patel. What he says. Now listen to what he says. All you two alpha, Second Amendment guys.
Of Border Patrol. What can you tell us?
Great to be with you, Maria. And look, Secretary Noem stated it perfectly. You do not get to attack law enforcement officials in this country without any repercussions. You do not get to do that in Minnesota, LA, or anywhere else.
Fair.
And the interagency is leading the charge out there. We've already arrested with the interagency those that violated the FACE Act and impeded a peaceful prayer in church. We've already just last night arrested 4 more individuals involved in the damage of government property that we saw the videos of online. We've arrested other individuals who've made threats to law enforcement online. So we are not messing around. It doesn't have to be in person. If you threaten law enforcement officials or civilians, we are going to come find you. And as for this latest shooting, yes, DHS and HSI are the lead, and the FBI is processing the physical evidence. So we're in possession of the firearm, which is going to go to our laboratory. But as Secretary Noem said, no one who wants to be peaceful shows up at a protest with a firearm that is loaded with 2 full magazines. That is not a peaceful protest, and you do not get to touch law enforcement. You do that anywhere.
He's right about not touching law enforcement. Don't touch them. Don't fucking get involved in them arresting somebody. Hold up your fucking camera, whatever. Got it. We got that. But that fucking that 2 magazines. We talk about the massacre. I mean, we always joke around about maximum damage. You remember when someone says, an AR-15, all the gun control advocates will say the AR-15 does this, the AR-15 does that. We always joke around, post memes to each other, right? This is what happens when you use an AR-15 to do whatever, and you're like have a nuclear explosion or have a big old hole being blown somewhere or something like that, right? Now we're retracting ourselves. Now we're lowering ourselves to this
protest with a firearm that is loaded with 2 full magazines. That is not a peaceful protest, and you do not get to touch law enforcement. You do that anywhere. This FBI is going to be leading the charge to arrest those.
But how was he threatening Border Patrol? You've collected the evidence, you said, right? You have the handgun in your possession?
That's right.
And how was he using that handgun in terms of threatening Border Patrol? What was the threat? He had his camera, right? He was filming it.
That's something that I will let the DHS and the prosecutors, because they are the ones investigating that case. I don't want to stylize that evidence, but I trust the men and women on the ground who are trained professionals to only use it when it's absolutely necessary. And I trust Secretary Noem's leadership and DHS and HSI to do the right thing, as they've always done in these scenarios.
Of Border Patrol.
Okay, that was Maria Bartiromo. Did you know, a little trivia here, did you know that the Ramones did a song about her? It was pretty cool. Anyways, I'm a Ramones fan, so. But there he goes with that line of talk. Every single individual who carries, again, 2 mags, 1 in the pistol, and an extra. It's like basic load, right? All right, let me go to the comments. I said, I don't like the idea that this is becoming a trend, that you don't like the news. You give a right to attack. Speaking the truth, there must be something repercussions. Law enforcement. Yep, I did mention that. Can a loophole be found? I can feel the poke. Did they get their guy or whatever they're doing after the time? I don't know. Let me see. Let me go here to where our American citizens' rights are being tested to the fullest. Agreed. What a load of shit about the video guy telling him to do it at the door. That's fine. I'm coming back for your whole family. That's a fucking threat. This dude's a fucking joke. Loosen up that tie. I personally wish our founding fathers put away as citizens that we could call ourselves a restructuring our government at any time. If you don't believe that they're serving us, we could call a sudden election. Ooh, I like that one. Citizen. Noun, a native or naturalized person who owes allegiance to a government and an entitled protection from it. Ooh, you guys got the good comments. Good comments. Do I hear you? I see you. I see you. I see you, Susan. I see you in the chats. Let's see. Let's see another one here. All right. So I choose my dog again. Okay. Now here's what did I comment on this? What did I say about Kash Patel? What did I say? Both of you shut the fuck up is what I said. That's what I said. Blah, 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 blah. Let me look at the one where I said where Secretary Noem said something. God, it's just like. And this right here, it was like, yeah, girl, you go, girl. Glad you said this. This is what she said.
Breaking the law when you do that. My message.
Let me see. Here we go. Here. There we go.
My message to individuals is don't go impede law enforcement operations. That's not legal. You're breaking the law when you do that. It's also breaking the
He says right there, officer shot a man with a firearm, 2 magazines, and no ID. There you go. Let's continue.
law to concealed carry in Minnesota without an ID on you, and you shouldn't be laying my message to individuals is don't go impede law enforcement operations. That's not legal. You're breaking the law when you do that. It's also breaking the law to concealed carry in Minnesota without an ID on you.
Okay. In the state of Minnesota, if you do not have your concealed carry ID, it is a $25 misdemeanor. It's not a huge crime. It's like a ticket. I mean, it's still a charge, and once you provide proof that you are a concealed carry person, then the ticket is dropped. And also does not mean that your weapon is relinquished. Just saying. Let me just go back up here. Somebody posted a meme. You guys know what a FUD is, right? FUD, those guys that, somebody posted a meme from who is this from? This is from the National Association for Gun Rights. Said this. This is what a FUD said. This is military style pistol. Now we have a military style pistol with loaded magazines. Now everyone's talking about this. It's like, wait a minute. Where's all this fucking back to blue, fucking Punisher skull, Spartans, 300, shit. Where's it at? So it's like, maybe I shouldn't have said both of you shut the fuck up with Maria Bartiromo. That was probably a bad post to do. I feel I didn't mean. Maybe I just did that because I was pissed off at Cash. But anytime someone says you cannot bring a firearm, you're inciting violence. You don't have the right to break the law and incite violence. So now, if you carry a concealed carry like Preddy was, you're inciting violence. Again, I'm just talking about him carrying. They're using that. They're using that as the reason why. Just say Gray Jacket guy fucked up and negligently discharged that pistol that set off a cataclysmic sequence of events that ended his life, and say it was negligent. We are investigating the situation instead of going off and having 5 different people spew 5 different narratives. The court will decide if it's murder or not. Negligent as fuck, bad shoot, manslaughter, whatever you want to fucking call it. It was due to that. Hang on. You guys are like flowing. You guys are like throwing a bunch of comments everywhere. Hang on. Let me see. Funny is Gunboy Brandon down. What is that? Who's that? Funny is that Gunboy running a conversation? And he's deathly silent about this. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Will? Gunboy. Who the fuck is Gunboy Brandon? Who's that? Citizen versus demon member of the body politic. They later departed January 6th, convicted of and clearly assaulting police who were armed with pew-pews and even called them patriots. Signing off. I'm sad. I'm angry. I'm upset that another person's dead. All I can say, I think she should be alive. I agree with you. Should have been alive. I'm not proud to be an American. You should always be proud of an American. It's not perfect, but always be proud. We always self-correct. Whoa. Okay. So you're talking about Brandon Herrera. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't really follow him that much. I know who he is, but I didn't know you were giving him a nickname. So, okay. I don't know what he said about it. All right, let me look at one. Let me look at another one here. Yep, all the other people are talking. Yep. Okay. So again, should not be infringed. You should be you are authorized to carry a weapon. Everyone likes to talk about January 6th and all that. That if you're alluding to the fact that all the January 6th guys, which again, I've had people look at my accounts and say that I was a seditionist, racist, and insurrectionist, and then posted some of my feelings when I said that when me and Spanky were talking about it the Thursday after January 6th and then the Monday after January 6th. And then come to find out that if the Capitol Police would have taken my advice, we would have realized that they would have probably killed some of them that were in the crowd as well. So, anyways, all right, AI slop. AI slop. I am tired. I'm tired of AI. I'm tired of the way the government uses AI for fucking memes and pictures and images. I'm tired of the way fucking content creators love to fucking use it. I'm just tired of it because in an incident like this, everyone likes to use AI for that. And now there's an image out there that people have posted of an AI image of what the incident looks like. The dude's got like no head. The guy's got an extra cloth over his eye. The guy on the right, the guy on the bottom there looks like he's on a robotic leg. And so it's like, what is this? This is getting passed around by individuals that I would have not thought. This is an AI image, yes, that I would not thought would have posted something like this. Like, how in the hell do you get this AI picture to use for your call? Get a still of the fucking video. Use the stabilized image. Use the stabilized video that we posted. It's out there. So I'm just saying right now, do not use, I'll be honest with you, I will think less of you if you use AI slop in this fucking shit, in this context. Where's the guy's head? What's up with the guy's robo leg? Why is his right arm shoved in his fucking whatever? AI is not your fucking friend in incidences like this. That's why when people are like, oh yeah, the advancements in AI, and then you see, everybody knows, right? It looks like a Mad Magazine. It looks like an ad was done by Mad Magazine, by some of their old artists. When you see it, that's the way I see it. Maybe it's the way I perceive shit. But if you use AI, I think less of you. AI is not the top-notch shit. Because if it's fucking up an image like that, and you're resharing it, imagine what they want to do for medicine. Oh, yeah. Or warfare. They're all about it. You log into a fucking Army account right now, on an Army workstation, AI all over the fucking, you get to use AI. We get it in the inbox all the time. As a matter of fact, we get it so much in the inbox at US Army WTF Moments, we're like, stop. It's like the individual, it's like that battle captain who discovered slide transitions of the blinds, the fade ins and fade out. That's the stage of AI that we're at right now. We are not there. Especially when you have retired generals and fucking individuals, the members of the last administration, former heads of states, posting that fucking image around. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Again, get a screen cap. I'll send you the video of the stabilized video if you want, or it'll get posted somewhere. You can see it. But Jesus Christ, this is what's going to cause Civil War II. An AI crappy ass fucking video of the incident. Yeah, and a negligent discharge by a possible negligent discharge by a SIG. I really don't get it. I know people that swear by it, think it's the fucking shit. I'm gonna tell you what, AI when it comes to media and computing is this generation's COVID shot. How about that? If you're gonna use AI, get smart on it first and use the right prompts. Fucking make it not look like ass. Do something. I know there's a animator out there, and individual uses AI, and his name's Psyop Anime, and his I guess his niche, the way he does it is he posts anime videos that were done by AI. You could barely fucking tell. If you're that good, cool, be that good. That I didn't know. Someone's like, hey, did you see this shit? This fucking AI video, blah, blah, blah. Oh, fuck yeah, that's pretty cool. There's some aspects of AI that I don't mind when it comes to entertainment and stuff like that, but not for hot button topics like this. But this kid's good. This guy did this. This is some good shit. And I'm like, damn. Matter of fact, let me pull up a screen. Let me show you this. Let me show you this. This right here is when I think of using AI. This is what I think about when it comes to AI. A use of AI, I should say. Let me show you where it's at. This is an AI video. This is an AI image. Where is it at? Damn it, I just had it. Damn it, Bobby. There it is. This is an AI image, okay? It's done by Slop Anime. The videos that he has posted. The videos that he's done small shorts, then he's condensed all. Amazing. Incredible. You can literally look, it literally looks like it was anime drawn. Incredible work. Someone says it's not art because it's AI and blah 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 blah. Well, then just like shooting film and is not art unless you add, the Sasquatch and Vader vids are hilarious. Yeah, exactly. Skynet must fall. The guy who created an AI blackmailed the Clone War. Yeah, I'm about to say it's even to the point to where CID, when it comes to we've gotten some images in the inbox that were done by AI of your fellow teammates in situations that would not be, fucking battle captains. Yeah, exactly that. OpenAI is about ready to go back work. Yeah, I heard that too. Maybe I should have a tech talk segment because I'm into the tech stuff and there's some people that talk about the AI bubble is about ready to burst. So, Skynet must fall according to SIG. They don't have any faults. Yeah. Again, I was saying that I am of my opinions is what I've said. It looks like it was a negligent discharge, and I didn't say, yeah. There's a course for social. Yeah. Here's the thing. Again, it's just like I said, when you shoot a film, you shoot film, right? And you do the image. Is that art? Is it? But when you add special effects, like you add a shade or a filter, or you add something like that, isn't that kind of like, is that the added art or the individual that is directing it? I see the person who knows how to do AI like Slop Anime. I see that as like a director. Someone brought that to my attention as well. Even though you may not have done the product, your vision as a director can add to the art, to make it art, music, movies. I mean, guys know me. I'm a big pop culture thing, and I always break balls on CQ when all the good news that happens about whatever new movies come out. I'm always telling him that oh, shut up, stupid movies with Marvel, and these actors didn't do this, and this director didn't do that, or this music composer didn't do this shit right, or whatever. Because I'm not saying I'm the anti-cult pop culture warrior guy, but it's just sometimes I see stifled talent within the veteran community that it can be done, that using their talents. Yeah, most, you ain't lying. Again, yeah, exactly. I think some of the AI that's done, that I see posted everywhere, especially when Mima and Opa are sharing that shit. So that video, that image that I just said was shared, like I said, that I showed you, was shared by a 3-star general, retired 3-star general. And Mima and Opa are sharing that too on Facebook. And everyone who else wants to get rage bait on everything are getting fucking mad about it. So yeah, not now. We need to get better at AI. If we can get good at it, okay, like Psyop. If you can get like Psyop Anime and I can't tell, there you go. Psyoping the Psyop that Psyop me first. Psyop session, right? Psyopception instead of Inception. Or meme inception. It's kind of funny. I'm starting to see posts now. Y'all need to either, okay, if you just suck at content creation, don't steal others, because it breaks what we call platform containment. So something that you think you're quirky and smart, and everyone's like, oh yeah, I like that guy. He's great. He's squared away. He's on it. He knows what's up. Come to find out that he's stealing content from somebody else. So yeah, there you go. Anyways, I hope that answered a lot of questions. I'm probably gonna get some feedback or some drama. I don't fucking know. I just think, again, as I was saying before, 100% negligent, bad shoot. Again, I think it's a bad shoot, but the officers that were involved in the shooting were probably under the impression that they were being shot at. So that's why I can say it's a bad shoot under terrible fucking circumstances. And a lot of law enforcement individuals, the guys that do that stuff, again, I'm not a cop, but I can tell you right now that if my head was down and I'm in a scrum and I see people fucking fighting and all this other shit, and I can't get a good vantage point. Some big dude comes in with a gray jacket and removes and then looks for the gun. What are you going to say? I got the gun? I don't know if he said he got the gun. Body cams will tell. So I've had friends that have said the same thing. It's a bad shoot, and have all of their friends come at them and attack them. So I'm probably going to get attacked for this, but oh well. So is life. I appreciate you guys. You guys don't have to apologize in the comments. I'm cool. I've heard worse. So again, this is WTF Nation Radio's Monday edition. Woo, man. Let me pull up the whole fucking thing here. Let me pull up the slides. There you go. Okay, this is the Monday edition. All right, Tuesday, Pop Culture Warrior. I'm sorry, I'm playing with my sound here. Tuesday, Pop Culture, sorry about that. Pop Culture Warrior with Michael Conaskio as the Pop Culture Warrior, and of course his angry staff of Mad Mike and Angry Elf, the sports bar with the actual King Smith and the coach. And what do you hear? What do you say? And then of course the Smoke Pit. Thursday was Sergeant's Time with myself and Spanky, and of course FTX Wicked Co-ops, flip back and forth. And then there you go. That's it. And of course, before this show, you guys probably caught The King and Me. And there it is. So make sure you share, like, and follow. We're broadcasting live currently on 5 different platforms and 2 YouTube pages. Oh, shit. Wrong. Damn it. Wrong button. Damn, I'm just like 2 YouTube pages at US Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. 2 YouTube pages, 2 Facebook pages at US Army WTF Moments and WTF Nation Radio. Sorry, I'm reading my little script here, so that way I don't forget. And then always on X at WTF Nation Radio. Make sure you share, like, and follow. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe, as the kids say. And I'm out. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate y'all's feedback in the comments. You guys were good in the comments today. It was awesome. I love the interactions. Y'all have a good night. See you. Shots.
Hey, this is SEAC retired John Wayne Troxel. You're listening to WTF Nation Radio, the station of choice for all of the badass MFers on the planet.
The voice of U.S. Army, WTF Moments. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Driving us insane. ATS 0 time 30, no time to complain. Push ups in the mud, feel the muscle strain. Army life is a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive, in the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Hilltops in the desert, sandstorms in our eyes. Memories for breakfast, no room for lies. Rocket marches through the night under starless skies. Brothers and sisters, we rise. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive, in the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Drill sergeant's fury echoing in the air. Discipline and duty we all must bear. Battle bodies by our side in the fight we share. In the face of danger we dare. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF moments can't hide. Through the fire we survive, in the ranks we thrive. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Souls and firefights, adrenaline's rush. Silent nights, broken by the enemy's hush. Medics on the move in the heat of the crush. In the heart of battle we trust. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find out our kind. In the chaos and the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle. Army life, it's a wild ride. WTF but never left behind. Army WTF moments and the stories we find. In the Army's embrace, we're forever entwined. It's WTF moments in the Army's grind. Through the blood and sweat we find our kind. In the chaos, in the fire we stand aligned. Warriors forged in the battle's bind. Through the smoke and the flames we rise again. In the heart of the storm we find our zen. Battle buddies by our side, our men. In the Army's legacy we transcend.
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
please enjoy the show. Shots.
Сьогодні ти знову написала, що тобі страшно. І я знову попрошу. Ні, сьогодні я накажу відставити боятись. Погладь за мене Бармалея і спокійно лягай спати. До речі, як там Марусі в школі? Скажи тату берегти серце і обійняти маму. І взагалі, давайте усміхатися. Вашій силі краса. Допомагайте один одному і виручайте. Цілуйте любимих. Святкуйте свою свободу. Ви за нашими спинами. Ось такі теж надійні, не ховаєтеся, прикриваєте нас із тилу. Зробіть так, щоб ми пишалися вами. І ми повернемось. Повернемось і будемо жити.